Again, Mr. Kennedy, you may have forgotten the original question, which was, as president, what leverage would you use to get Hamas and Israel to end the war?
Well, I would have used more diplomacy from the beginning. I think we have to recognize a couple of things. One is we're a nation of compassion. All of us are heartbroken by seeing the bloodshed that's happening in Gaza. All of us are affected and horrified by the injuries to the civilians in Gaza and the damage to innocents in Gaza. We also have to understand that Israel is in an existential battle now, and that Hamas, which is a genocidal organization, which is pledged to Israel's annihilation, it's pledged to the extermination of Jews, and it does not want a two-state solution. It wants a one-state solution, which is Israel gone. And it actually has in its charter a provision that says that it is against Islamic law to even negotiate with Israel. Oh, Israel's in a five-front war with Hamas, which is a proxy of Iran, with the Shia militias in Iraq and Syria, with Hezbollah, these are all proxies of Iran, in Lebanon, and with the Houthis in Yemen. And it's being attacked on two fronts right now. It is at full war with Hezbollah. And we have to let Israel disarm Hamas. We have to support them. Israel's our oldest ally. It is the only democracy in the Mideast. If you can imagine what a world would be like without Israel, for the first time in 80 years, people are entertaining that possibility that in 5 or 10 years, Israel may not exist because they're no longer dealing with weakened forces that they were in the 2000s and 1967 and 1956, et cetera. Hezbollah is the most proficient guerrilla army in the world, and probably in history. Iran is now a superpower in the Mideast and has the capacity to maintain a war. So we need, and to wipe out Israel. We need to support Israel, but we need to use diplomacy, and the people in the White House are not capable of doing that. We need to bring in President Xi. We need to bring in President Putin. We even need to be negotiating with Iran. And the neocons in the White House see this as us as a bipolar world where the United States is dominating the world and won't negotiate with anybody. And that is the problem that caused this.
Back to CNN.